All right, there we are. Can you hear me okay, guys? So today's Super Chat live stream, if this is the first time that you're tuning in, this is a live stream dedicated for those who are looking for a mini reading guidance on whatever your situation is. It doesn't necessarily have to be love and romance. I've done readings on finances. I did a reading for somebody who lost a loved one. So whatever it is that you want me to focus on, we can take a look at that here today. And as you guys can see, we're also offering a one card yes or no answer if that's something that you would rather have instead of the mini reading. So my daughter Cameron is here. She is the moderator in charge of comments. Feel free to ask her any questions if you have any. So what I'm looking for here today, guys, is if you're interested in getting a mini reading here today, it is a Super Chat minimum of $9.99. And so I will need names for all parties concerned, sun signs, as well as a brief background on your situation, and finally just a simple question that we can tap into to take a look at your situation with a particular person, or if it's career related, whatever it might be. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're all about today. We typically do these on Wednesdays, but I've had to switch up my schedule a little bit. So we're doing it today. Hopefully you guys are able to, accommodate this schedule, but typically we do try to have it on Wednesdays around 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So of course it depends on where you are located throughout the world. We are here in the United States. We get a lot of folks who tune in from the UK, Australia, everywhere really. So it's always nice to see where you guys are watching from. Feel free to say hello. We'd love to know where you're tuning in from. Let us know if you guys are able to hear us okay. All right, so again, this is a Super Chat live stream. And for those, like if you have tuned in regularly, the reason why we say submit those Cash App requests. Hello from Ohio. We see California. So the reason why I mentioned, to submit the Cash App request is because once we start going live, I don't get to see it, All right, guys. So I see that we've received a request. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off my desk and we will begin as soon as I have that information. Thank you everyone that is here tuned in. So as soon as my daughter presents me with that information, we'll go ahead and get started for your mini reading here. All right, so who've we got, Cameron? Tracy? Hi, Tracy. Where are you watching us from? All right, so if you're just tuning in, this is a Super Chat live stream, and it's for a minimum Super Chat of $9.99 if you're interested in getting a mini reading here today. So I'm taking a look at your situation, whether it's love related or really whatever it is. The Cash App is $Celestial, the number 4, and then casts, CASTS. And hello from New Zealand. Did I see that? Hello, everybody that's here. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for that information. Okay. All right. So first up, I've got Tracy. Okay, so your sun sign is Sagittarius. The question, yes, I'm a Sagittarian dealing with an Aquarius. Patrick, currently in no contact. Will I hear from him soon? All right, Tracy, so let's go ahead and take a look at Patrick's energies here and see if there will be communication from him. Okay, so let me go ahead and grab the Divine Masculine deck here that I like to use, focusing on the Divine Masculine energy. All right, so Patrick. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Patrick, Aquarius, and the connection with Tracy, Sagittarius. All right, so what's going on? Why is there no contact? Let's see what's up with that. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Patrick. What is his energy currently? Aquarius. And the connection with Tracy, Sagittarius. All right, Tracy, here we go. So this does say greed. It doesn't necessarily mean he's greedy with money, but it could also be that he could be dedicating a lot of his time and energy towards his job or his career. But this, whenever I see this, it also reminds me of somebody that's self-absorbed within themselves. You know, he's all about him. He's all about his time and energy, and therefore he's not dedicating any of that vibe towards you right now. So, you know, he's very greedy with his time is what I'm feeling. We also have trapped. So what I get from Patrick at this point in time is he's not ready for commitment. He doesn't want to get his hands tied. If things got too serious between the two of you, I don't think he's ready for that. You know, it's almost like the universe is handing him this very special connection with you, but he's not ready. That's just the energy that I'm picking up from him right now. That doesn't mean he can't be ready later on. Okay, let's see what else. What is going on with Patrick? Look at this. Okay, so bondage. If you look at the energy from both of these cards, it's his hands would have been tied up and he's not ready. He's not ready to give his all. He's not ready for commitment. I feel, as I've mentioned, if things got a little bit too serious between the two of you, it's almost like he feels like he's trapped. And then there's this conflict. So there has been no contact, as you mentioned. There could be, not to say that there is a third party, but there might be somebody else that he could either be talking to or interested in, and maybe he feels like he's on the fence, undecided whether or not he should continue to invest his time and energy with you or this person. Okay, because this is what's in the middle. So let's go ahead and see what else we can focus on here. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on the connection between Tracy, Sagittarius, and Patrick, Aquarius. Let's see. So right now he's conflicted. That's why he's not communicating. There could be possibility that someone else is in the picture. Look at this. So there's our Three of Swords. That can sometimes indicate a third party or a love triangle. So if he were to communicate with you at this time, Tracy, I do feel he wouldn't be truthful with you, that there might be someone else that he is interacting with. And so you got to be mindful that if he does reach out, that you're the only one in the picture here. You know, that's kind of the vibe that I am picking up from him, because you represent the Empress. Okay, that's you. But he has the capability to hurt you if he's conflicted, and if he doesn't want to commit, he doesn't want his hands tied. Let's see what else. Look at this. We've got the Ten of Swords. So yeah, if you were to invest your time and energy in a relationship with him right now at this point in time, Tracy, I feel that it would ultimately end because there might be someone else that he is interacting with. Five of Wands. Look at this. You guys would probably bicker and argue about this. There's some sort of competition that's presenting itself here. And part of the reason perhaps why he's conflicted is because he knows that he has a couple of choices that he could either make. One choice is to go back into a partnership with you, where he will return and re-explore where you guys could end up. The other direction might lead him towards somebody else. Let's see. Oh man, I can't make this up. Eight of Cups. Okay, so at this point in time, Tracy, part of the advice is for you to leave it behind and walk away from it, because there's a reason why he's not contacting you. And even if you were to hear from him, I have a feeling And I'm instinctively feeling here that there might be someone else in the picture, and that's not the type of drama that you would want to bring your way. But take a look at this. Let me move these guys over. Okay, so after an if, because this is just guidance, you have your own free will to decide what it is that you want to do. If you do decide to take this advice and to walk away and leave this drama behind with Patrick, look at where life might just take you, where you can have that 10 of Cups. So you're meant to find happiness in your love life. It may not be with Patrick. In order for things to work out with this man, then he can't be conflicted. He needs to be able to decide that he wants you and you only. But the energy that I'm picking up from him right now, and part of the reason why he's not contacting you, is because of a possible love triangle or a third party situation. So you would be better off without that drama, walking away from it to prepare yourself for what's to come, which could ultimately be even better than what you guys have together. If he really wants to represent this 10 of Cups in your life, then he cannot have all of this other energy with other people. He needs to be able to prepare himself for full commitment. He can't have one foot out the door. Okay, and then you've got the Hangman right next to it. So in no uncertain terms here, Tracy, you're being directed to let it go and to surrender this connection because you ultimately deserve better. And bottom of the deck, you've got the moon's energy right here. The moon's energy can be deceptive at times, and I feel that's his vibe right now. That's why if he were to even reach out to you and come towards you, he wouldn't be fully truthful with you. Okay, so that's the advice. Walk away in order to find the happiness and the love that you deserve. All right, I hope that helps you out and gives you some much needed advice when it comes to this whole situation with Patrick, because it does seem that he's not being fully open and honest with you, and that there might be somebody else that he's interacting with or interested in at this point. All right, Tracy, thank you so much for your super chat. All right, do we have another one? Okay. All right. So if you're just tuning in, guys, this is a super chat live stream, which allows you to get a mini reading for a minimum super chat of $9.99. If you want just a one card pull, that's $4.99. And the one card pull is a yes/no response for your situation. All right, so I'll go ahead and wait for the next person, and we'll get into that reading. Hope you guys are doing well. Feel free to let us know where you're tuning in from. All right. And we are hoping to do this typically on Wednesdays. We don't normally do them on Friday, but I had to kind of tweak my schedule this week. So that's why we're here. All right, so next up, oh, hi, Nancy. I love seeing you here. All right, so I have Melody. Okay, I'm a Leo, recently broken up with a Cancer, Dominic. We were in no contact for a month until yesterday. I'm going to see him in 2 weeks, just wondering what is near for the future. Okay, well, let's take a look at Dominic's energy and see what's up with that. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Melody. Okay, so you're Leo. Let's take a look at Dominic, Cancer. Okay. Here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Dominic, Cancer energy and the connection with Melody, Leo. All right, so you guys didn't speak for a month until yesterday. Okay, let's see. Let's see what his vibe is. Are his intentions good intentions, Melody? Let's see. All right, Dominic, what is your energy at this point in time? Dominic, Cancer. Well, he could certainly be very attractive to you, very charming person. This kind of reminds me sometimes of somebody who could be a sweet talker. You know, they'll win you over with their charms. But look at the next card here. We've got secrets. Okay, so he's not fully disclosing what's going on with him or how he's feeling. He could be keeping things from you. There's something hidden there, okay? He knows that he's got a lot to say to you with that expressive energy, but as you can see, he's not. All right, there's a part of him that's coming through being very guarded. Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at some tarot here and see what's up with that. That reminds me of the moon's energy in tarot also, because it can be deceptive. So even though you guys are talking again, you got to be mindful that there are no red flags there, okay? All right, angels and spirit guides, please focusing on the connection between Melody, Leo, and Dominic, Cancer. What is he not sharing with you? So he's not fully investing yet. He's guarded. He's holding himself back. What's up with that? Why is he holding himself back? Possibly because of this. Okay, so Two of Pentacles is about juggling. If he's juggling between you and someone else, that might be why he's keeping certain things a secret here. You don't want to just be an option for Dominic, you know? Interesting. Okay, so here's your own Leo energy. He's keeping you a secret from somebody, perhaps, because there is the possibility that he's entertaining the connection with you and somebody else. You guys have the opportunity for a new beginning here, because there's a lot of potential for this love connection still. But as you can see, it's right next to the Five of Swords, where if you were to discover that he's talking to someone else or interacting with somebody else at this point in time, which is why he's guarded, you guys might actually get into an argument about that. All right, so just be mindful, because this right here represents some tension tied into his guarded energy. I kind of feel, you know, you've got the sun right here. The two of you could actually be very happy together. And maybe at one point in time, prior to the breakup, you guys were good. You guys were actually in a really good place. But there's a part of him that seems to be holding himself back. Okay, and now we've got the Death card. That's followed by the Two of Swords. So even though, as you mentioned, you're going to be seeing him in a couple of weeks, this is what I'm seeing for this. So he might be trying to charm his way back into your life, and there might be somebody else that he's interacting with. He might be telling you, you know, let's try again, and we can make each other very happy, and you guys might ultimately experience some of those happy times. But what we see here is what's come to an end. It's starting up again, but it needs to, there has to be some changes there, especially on his behalf, to be able to prove to you that his intentions are good ones. But I ultimately feel with this stuck energy, that stalemate vibe, that you guys might come to a screeching halt the moment you realize that he's got a different agenda here. Look at the next card. I can't make that up. 10 of Swords. Backstabbing. So he's keeping secrets, Melody, it seems, and he's not forthcoming with those secrets. So you might not even find this out until way down the line, when you've already invested your time and energy further into this partnership with Dominic, and then you realize that he wasn't being open and honest. There was someone else in the picture. You know, maybe he treated you like an option. So you're going to possibly feel this backstabbing from him. So here's the thing. We've got tens that are popping up here. So this Wheel of Fortune still represents your destiny, and you're actually in control of how that's going to unfold. If you're seeing red flags with Dominic, then perhaps part of the advice here is to focus on your own happiness, because he cannot be in charge of your happiness if you don't allow him to be. You need to be able to find that happiness within yourself. So this represents a turning point in your life, but it might ultimately be a turning point towards finding your happiness with somebody else. I kind of feel with the Star card right here, right now, it's focusing on your self-care, putting you first, because I have a feeling when it comes to Dominic, you're not first. You might be second in line, and who wants to be second in line? Who wants to be an option, right? So in order for this wish to manifest, for you to be able to claim this happiness with the sun, part of the advice that I'm feeling here is you guys broke up for a reason. I don't think those reasons have been cleared out. It might still be lingering here, you know, so even though you guys might be trying to get back together here, it might come to an end again. You might end up breaking up again, and that's what's going to create that stuck energy. So you can create movement in your own life without Dominic, because you're being guided onto a different path. Look at this, where you might actually connect with somebody who can be very romantic. This is somebody that really wants to get to know you and build a life with you. So part of the advice here when it comes to Dominic with the Five of Pentacles is to maybe leave him out in the cold and just kind of re-explore your options in love and romance. And then we've got the World card here, and it is a cycle that has completed for a reason. And that cycle, similar to the Death card, it's like that cycle that came to an end, but it makes way for a new beginning. So just be mindful of how you use that new beginning when it comes to Dominic, because you might end up realizing, wow, you know, I shouldn't have even given him a second chance because A, B, and C was happening. Part of A, B, and C might have been infidelity, or that he might be talking to someone else at this point. Okay, so just be careful, tread ever so lightly when it comes to reigniting the relationship here, because it might just end up ending again as fast as it starts. And then bottom of the deck, you've got the Knight of Wands right here. The Knight of Wands, you know, they're all about fun and adventures. They're not afraid to go after who it is or what it is that they want, but then they're not really ready for long-term commitment. And then after that, we've got the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is cheating, it's deception, it's lies, you know, and it's confirmed by these secrets that he's keeping from you. And then the card after the Seven of Swords is the Tower. So it's one of those things where it fell apart for a reason, and the reason why it fell apart, I don't think that has actually phased out. It's on its way to phasing out, but there are new cycles that want to come in for you. You're being guided onto a different path where, look at this, you've got the Fool, so you can start over again. Take that leap of faith and claim a different outcome for yourself, because you deserve so much more than I feel what's coming through in this reading, what Dominic could actually offer you. Okay, so keep your options open. Pay attention to what's going on in the 3D when it comes to this man, because I would hate for you to ultimately get hurt again with a second breakup and Tower moments and finding out that he's been cheating this whole time. Okay, so just be careful. All right, so hopefully that offers you some guidance when it comes to the connection and the conversation that you guys will ultimately have in a couple of weeks. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you so much. All right, so who is next, Cameron? Oh, wait, Nancy was next.
Oh, yeah.
I've got Nancy. Oh, wow.
That person was first.
Oh, wow. Okay, so put it in the order. So, Nancy, I'm going to do yours next. All right, so... Oh, really? Okay, so I want to do them in the order that they came. Was someone before Nancy?
No.
Okay, so Nancy, I'm doing yours. Okay. I'm not sure if I should reach out to my Sag Twin Flame. She went back to her ex, but I feel her energy. Should I move on? Okay, so let's tap into that energy once again, Nancy, and see what's going on here. What do I want to use? Hold on. There's a particular deck that I'm guided to, if I could actually find it. Let's see. All right, give me 1 second. And thank you everyone that's here. Much appreciated. Okay, so Nancy, here we go. Let's take a look at your Sagittarius Twin Flames energy and what's going on there. So your Sag Twin Flame is back with her ex, but you're still feeling that energy. So let's take a look at the vibe surrounding this. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Nancy Gemini and her person of interest, her Sagittarius twin flame. So this is clarity right here. Truth, meditation, timing. Perhaps that would actually be very helpful for you at this time, Nancy, if you enjoy meditating or just surrounding yourself in some alone time and quiet, for you to be able to gain the clarity about your Sagittarius twin flame here. Let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Nancy Gemini and her Sagittarian twin flame. Sudden, shocking, fast, electrifying. This for me feels like a tower moment. And maybe you just recently found out about your Sag going back to the ex. That might have really shocked you. Okay. And bottom of the deck, I wouldn't be surprised if right now you are feeling really sad that that's what's going on. There's this part of you that's longing for your twin flame. You might have also shed some tears about this whole situation. Okay. And then I'm also guided to pull this next one, fulfillment, wishes, coming, abundance, and dreams. So that's telling us here, Nancy, that you certainly could be dreaming of a future with your twin flame. You, of course, are feeling this person's energy because in and of itself, you guys are twins that will always feel energetically connected to one another. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot here for you. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Nancy Gemini and her Sagittarian twin flame. Let's see. Okay, so this is you really wanting to know whether or not you should move on and possibly even curious as to how things are going with your twin flame here. And I know that you feel such a pull towards this person. We've got the Two of Cups. That is how you picture them. That is how you're feeling their energy. Because in your heart space, you really do see it as true love. You see this person as your ideal mate, your partner, the very special connection, the person that perhaps you want to get married to someday, the one that represents everything in your heart space and what it is that you would want to experience with this person with that Ten of Cups. Okay. But this could represent the ex. Okay, so right now, your Sagittarian twin flame has decided to go in a different direction, has taken on a different lover and feeling very drawn to that person. And here you are really hoping that you could restore what you guys had together. But I feel when it comes to your twin, they're just on a very different journey right now. So as much as you are wishing for your Sagittarian twin to be a part of your life, it does seem that your twin flame has wishes of their own. And for now, it's to be back together with their ex. So look at this. As far as you moving on, it does seem here that this cycle is completing, meaning that the way I interpret that, yes, for now, it is time for you to detach. It's time for you to focus on yourself. Not to say that you guys can't get back together in time. It's just, it's not the right time for that because your twin flame's journey is with someone else at this point. So you're being guided to focus on your own future. Okay. And then you've got the Chariot right here. So this is telling you that there are certainly obstacles that can be overcome, meaning that part of the obstacle right now is the person that you love and care for is with somebody else. But as long as you focus on your own journey and your own healing and self-care, you'll be able to overcome these things to be able to fulfill your own wishes, perhaps in a very different way from what you're envisioning right now. But you can find balance and happiness once again. You've got the Justice card right here. So we started off, interestingly enough, with clarity, truth, okay? The Justice card picking up off of a very similar energy with clarity, facing the truth, and restoring balance in your own life. So in my opinion, just based off of what's coming through for your reading right now, I feel it best for you to move on in the meantime If your twin flame wants to get back together with you and wants to be a part of your life to manifest your wish to come back together with them, then it falls on your twin to be able to make that happen. Okay, it falls on them to be able to take action. In the meantime, focus on your own journey. So yes, the advice there is to move on. All right, Nancy, so I hope that helps you out. Thank you so much, as always, for being here. I really appreciate it. All right, so Cameron, who's next? Okay. Oh, Yamira? Okay. All right, hold on. Where's this duck? Okay. So Yamira, which one should I read first? Okay. Yamira, you're Virgo, and Ray is Libra. There is a third-party situation here. Very complicated situation, a bit distant. Many drastic complications arose in the last month, health-wise, etc. What is his feeling towards me? And then this one was different. Okay, complications and health on his part with his wife. Okay, so Ray is married. He's been a little distant, but in contact. Okay, just wondering if his feelings and thoughts have changed for me. Okay, so now we see why this is a third-party situation, because he is married. Okay, so let's take a look at that for you, Yamira. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I apologize if I'm not. All right, so let's take a look at Ray's vibe here. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Ray, Libra. Yes, no doubt this is a very complicated situation. Okay. Let's see. When it comes to the two of you, what's that energy looking like? Now, because he is married, that could come through in the cards as well. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Ray, Libra, and the connection with Yamira, Virgo. Okay, look at this. So he's definitely attracted to you. The desire is there. But the complications of the third party, people are definitely or possibly talking about it. Okay. Let's see. And I'm feeling from Ray that part of the reason why he may be distant, because it is so complicated, is because he doesn't want people talking about him. He doesn't maybe want it to get back to his wife. He doesn't want the drama. Look at the next card here. He just wants things to be peaceful, but it's right next to gossip. It's anything but peaceful. I feel he's got a lot to say here, but he's not saying it. And look at this. So we've got that secrets card popping up again in your reading. And so either he's keeping the connection with you a secret, or he's keeping secrets from you when it comes to his marriage, his life, and whatever is going on with his health, etc. Okay? And whatever it is that he feels towards you, he's not exactly expressing that at this point in time. Let's go ahead and see what else we can tap into here when it comes to Ray. But yeah, as far as the attraction, the desire, he's definitely into you, but at the same time, he knows that perhaps his hands are tied to do anything about this. If he were to take action, this piece will be even further away from him. And he knows this. Look at this. Okay, so Five of Swords represents the fact that he is conflicted. He's on the fence. He doesn't quite know what to do at this point, because it's creating conflict and tension in his marriage, in his life. Okay. And maybe you're kind of feeling this Nine of Wands energy, that it's hurting you, that he's distant, that it is so complicated. Again, we see that there's a possibility that his friends, family, associates could be talking about this if indeed they got wind of it going on, especially if he's going through some marital struggles there. And he just really wants, as we can see here, to restore peace in his life. So even though he might be struggling a little bit, maybe you're struggling a little bit, this dark cloud won't be there forever and the sun will ultimately come out. But it really just depends on the choices and decisions that are made here, you know, and he just wants to start over. And I feel part of the intention here on Ray's behalf to be able to restore this peace is maybe to just take action to be able to improve his own life at this point in time, or even his marriage, you know. Maybe right now you are feeling the struggles of what it's like to be at a distance from this man. And maybe part of these struggles might have something to do with his health issues. Okay. And the Five of Pentacles, you know, being left out in the cold. Again, there's this need to express certain things to you, but that's not happening. He's keeping things hidden. He's keeping things pushed down. He's keeping his emotions a secret, his feelings from you. So part of the advice here, Yamira, perhaps is to let it go in the meantime. It's one of those things where you got to detach from any sort of expectation that this might ultimately turn into something right now. Not to say it can't happen. Ray ultimately has to decide what he wants, whether he wants to continue to invest in his marriage or invest in the connection with you. But right now he's a little bit scattered in his energy. So part of the advice here for you, Yamira, is to see things from a very different angle, a different perspective. And sometimes the only way to do that is to step away from the situation and just have some downtime here to really think things through before you invest any more time and energy with Ray. And I'm not surprised to see that Two of Pentacles, because he needs to prioritize, you know, where are his priorities? Is it you? Is it his marriage? Is it his family life? Is it his job? Or is it all of those things wrapped up into one complicated situation when it comes to Ray? You know, so that's for sure coming through very complicated. We do have the High Priestess energy. So when it comes to what's going on between the two of you, it's very important for you to trust your gut, your intuition. And it's very different from tapping into that vibe where we know what we want, we know what we're dreaming about. It's very different from trusting what you know to be your truth, you know. And if you're feeling that this is complicated for a reason, because it is a third party, okay, and the fact that you guys are at a distance from one another, and whatever the drastic complications were, there's a lot going on in this man's life, and it's starting to affect so many other things. And so when it comes to you, this represents your divine feminine energy. You have to trust what it is that you are instinctively feeling here. I feel when it comes to Ray, he might ultimately be in hermit mode, but this is your own Virgo energy with that hermit. So maybe right now you are either feeling alone, or you actually need that alone time to really set your own priorities and really think things through before you, as I've mentioned, invest any more time in this. We do have the Four of Swords. So this is telling you, take a break from what's going on here. Take time to focus on yourself. Take time to heal. If this is really hurting you, the fact that he's continuing to not really invest much time and energy towards you. Okay, let's see what else here. Let's see. We've got the Seven of Swords. Okay, so the secrets, deception, lies, which is ultimately part of the energy of a third party situation. And so I feel when it comes to Ray that, as I've mentioned, he wants to restore peace in his life. He wants to kind of ease off of what's going on here as far as an affair, cheating, betrayal, deception. He's wanting to really ease off of that and take a step away from it. And so that might ultimately be why he's distant, why there isn't a whole lot of communication there. So part of the advice here for you, Yamira, is to step away, distance yourself also, because at the end of the day, if he really wants to be a part of your life, then it falls on his shoulders to show you that he wants you and only you, and desires you and only you, that there should not be any conflict in his heart space if he decides that he wants you. Okay, so right now, you're meant to really trust your instincts here. And if what you're really feeling is that this can't really turn into anything solid, then you got to trust that. Because as long as he's continuing to invest in his marriage, then that's more than likely where things are going to stay between him and his partner. And you could just ultimately be this person on the side that's just waiting for him to decide what to do. And, you know, life is too short to just be waiting for something to happen that might not ultimately ever happen. Okay, so I hope that helps you out, but it does seem here that he's not opening himself up fully. He is keeping some sort of secret, and in order to restore peace in his life, I feel he's taken a step back from the whole third party situation. Okay, I hope that helps you out. Thank you so very much for your question. All right, so who's next, Cameron? Let's see. Okay, so I have Lou. Okay. Lou. Who and I?
Who and when will...
Oh, I can't read. Okay. Who and when will be my next true person in love and commitment?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Hi, Lou. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at that energy. All right, so I need actually signs. Yep. I don't have a sun sign here. I see Shanice. Hi, Shanice. I really have to remember like my regulars because I forget. So I apologize if you guys are having to resubmit the information. Sunflower Soul, Shanice, you're up next. Okay. And then I've got Melissa and I have Dawn. Okay. Looking forward to doing your reading. So give me 1 second here. So Lou, I'm just waiting for a sun sign for you. And then I'll go ahead and take a look at your situation here. All right. And again, thank you guys so very much, everybody that has shown up and supported and are here. And for my repeat viewers, thank you so much, guys. Okay. Any word from Lou? No? Okay, I might go on to Shanice. Okay, let me move on to Shanice and then I'll do Lou after that. All right, so Shanice, let's get into it. General love reading, what's coming for me in love. All right. So whenever it's a general love reading and folks that are really just wanting to know what's coming in, I love to do the letters. Aquarius for Lou. Oh, this is Lulu. Okay. Okay, so Aquarius. All right. So Lou, I'm going to go ahead and do yours after Shanice. Let me go ahead and do Shanice, and then I will do yours right after that. All right, so let's get into it. Let's start with some letters that could be reflecting people that are surrounding you, someone new that you might end up connecting with. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Shanice, Taurus. All right, so what's coming in for you in love? Let's grab some letters that could be a part of this person's name or some people that you end up connecting with. We're starting with a Y. We have an E. We also have T coming through. We have a V. Let's grab a couple more. We have L. And one last letter. We have D. Okay, so D, Y-E-T-V-L could represent this person's name. Let's go ahead and grab some zodiacs here for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Shanice, Taurus, some sun signs. Actually, it could be sun, moon, rising, or Venus for this person. So let's grab some zodiacs here. Who's coming in towards you when it comes to love? For Shanice, Taurus. So we are starting off with a Scorpio. Okay. Sun in Scorpio. Ooh, and it says a passionate, intense, or mysterious phase. So that's fantastic. And you could also end up connecting with somebody during Scorpio season, you know, so we're looking at October, November here. Could also connect with a Pisces. Let's grab a couple more signs here. You could also connect with another Taurus like yourself. Okay, and one more. And a Capricorn. Okay, so Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, and Capricorn are possibilities as to who you could connect with, or the person that ends up being your love of a lifetime might have all of these combinations in their chart. All right, so let's grab some messages here when it comes to what is coming in for you in love and romance. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use the romance angels here. And actually, before we do that, I wanted to grab a card or two from my Sunshine and Rainbows. This could also give us an added indication as to who could be coming in for Shanice Taurus. We have the microphone. So this says, this person wants the world to know how they feel about you. They won't mince words, wants you to hear them loud and clear when they declare their love to you. So this is somebody who isn't going to be shy to share how they feel once they realize that they are totally into you and that they want to be with you. Okay? Look at this next message. We have the stairway. So this says, a love that finds you after heartbreak. When you feel you can't go on, when you're done with hoping that the right kind of love will find you, this love partner is sent down from heaven just for you, to help you heal, to bring you back to life, to help you love again. And bottom of the deck, we've got kindness. So it does say instant friendship that turns into lasting love, a very generous partner who will always respect you and give you the shirt off their back, will be considerate of your feelings, your wants, and needs in the partnership. So the person that you connect with might have a combination of all of these traits and characteristics. So that's really nice, especially if you have had your heart broken in the past. This is somebody that comes in after you have healed from that type of experience. So let's grab some messages from the romance angels here. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Shanice Taurus. All right, we are starting things off. Ooh, this could be the one. Look at that. Keep an open mind, and then we have new love. How perfect a lineup is that? Okay, so maybe your next partnership will lead you towards the one, okay, whoever that might be. And it's telling you, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So you're being guided to kind of broaden your expectations as to who this new person might be. Okay? A new person that will ultimately be your romance of a lifetime could be the one for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out a little bit more about that with some tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Shanice Taurus. All right. So if people have disappointed you in love and romance, that could still be lingering. There could still be some healing that's needed there. Look at that. We've got that devil energy. So this is focused on the shadow self. So there's definitely that need towards healing, especially from people that have disappointed you. Or even if you've experienced, let's just say, unhealthy attachments to people, there's healing that's needed here. So try to focus on that in the meantime. Okay. You've got a divine masculine who will be coming in after that. Okay. So you could also connect with an Aries, the Emperor representing Aries energy. Ooh. You've got the Three of Pentacles. So this is somebody who will be just as into the relationship as you are, that telling you that they're willing to work with you on the partnership. This is about teamwork, two people who are on the same page. 8 of Wands. So this is telling you here that your love life, you're not going to have to wait long, I feel, when it comes to being able to find love again. So even though it's at a standstill right now with that 2 of Swords, it will eventually start moving, I feel. There could have also been certain people that you needed to cut out of your life in order to empower yourself. This could also be you setting very clear boundaries for people that will be coming in, especially after having learned past lessons. You've got the 9 of Wands. This is clarifying here for me that you've been hurt in the past, and there's this need to continue to heal that heart space. But this is you not giving up on the whole concept of being able to find that love of a lifetime. And then you've got the High Priestess right here. So this is your need to be able to trust in the universe bringing you the person that you are meant to meet and connect with. Again, we've seen that this person, maybe your next partner, could be the one for you. And there's ultimately, the only thing that you need to work on right now is healing and self-care. That's it. Taking care of you. And the universe will take care of the rest. You know, so trust that. Trust the journey that you are on. And look at this. You're being directed towards this new beginning when it comes to love, when it comes to finding your ideal mate. So try to release any past energies that you might be holding on to, especially people that have disappointed you and hurt you. You've got a fresh new start coming in for you. All right, Shanice, so that looks really good as far as what's coming in for you in your love life. All right, so thank you so very much again for being here. Okay, so Lou, I believe you are next. So let's take a look at your energies here. Let me just clear this up. All right, so moving on. Okay, so Lou, Aquarius, who and when will be my next true person in love and commitment? So similar to what I did for Shanice, let's go ahead and grab some letters here for you. All right, so here we are. All right, and again, thank you guys so much for everybody who's tuned in. We'll be here for as long as we continue to get super chats for whoever is in need of guidance. Okay. All right, Lou. So we're starting off with a Z. Okay. We have a Y coming through here. So these are just giving you possibilities as to who it is that you could connect with. An N. We also have an H right there. We'll grab a couple more letters and then we'll grab some zodiacs. We have a C. And we have an E. Okay, so those are the letters that's presenting itself at this time. And then let's grab some zodiacs for you, giving you an indication as to who will be your next true love coming in, or hopefully your love of a lifetime, your ideal mate. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Lou, Aquarius. All right, so we have Libra coming forward. And I love how it actually says love right there. The number 19 could also be significant. And it says bring peace to your life and your relationships will flourish. So if you are at this point in time not feeling at peace, especially with what's going on in your love life, there's this need to be able to restore that. Okay, maybe at this point in time, that's something that you need to work on. Okay, let's see what else. For Lou, we have Aries also presenting itself. Boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. So there could be somebody that comes in who is all about teamwork and working together with you on the partnership. Let's grab a couple more zodiac signs here. All right, we have Pisces. Okay, so there's this need to follow your dreams, certainly when it comes to love and romance, you know. And some people actually dream about who their person would be before they even meet them. So maybe you've experienced something like that. We also have Gemini coming through. Okay, so Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the person that you are meant to connect with, or this could be 4 different people, and you're meant to decide which out of the 4 might actually be a good love match for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at some other energies here. And so it's very similar to the reading that I did for Shanice. Let's go ahead and grab some cards from the Sunshine and Rainbows, and then we'll, of course, focus on tarot. All right, here we go. So as to who it is that you're meant to connect with, somebody that really can bring you love and commitment, somebody who isn't going to hurt you and mess around. We have the Rainbow here. We have the Nurse. And we have the Singer. Okay, so let's go ahead and read these. So the Rainbow card. This love connection will brighten up your day, your month, your year for life. Fill your heart with so much hope, knowing in your heart you've found a love that can withstand the test of time. A strong soul connection with intense chemistry and compatibility. A successful union that can color your world with never-ending happiness. And who knows, maybe you're out and about and you see a rainbow and you make a love connection. And we have the Nurse here. So this does say, this love connection will nurse your broken heart back to health, always there for you when you're hurting. A text or phone call away if you're feeling blue. Romance that can make your heart skip a beat. Great at calming your fears. Relax, you're in good hands. Somebody could also be in the medical field here, if not a nurse, if, you know, something else in the medical field. And then we have the Singer. Maybe this person loves to sing. They could be very musically gifted. That could be something that you guys have in common, maybe. And this one does say this love connection will have you singing from the rooftops. Their love will be like music to your heart and soul, uplifting and inspiring. The kind of love that will have you both dancing off into the sunset, living happily ever after. And I mean, who knows, Lou? You know, maybe your next love connection might actually be the one for you as well. So going back to the romance angels, and then we'll clarify with tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Lou Aquarius energy and the possibility of new love coming in. Let's see what surrounding energies are there. Look at this. You've got soulmate. Okay, so this will be a very special love connection that's coming in. And they could have children. Okay, so if that's something that you wouldn't mind in a love connection, they might already have a family, children from previous partnerships. This is somebody who won't be afraid to put in the effort in the relationship. Okay, and then you've got the new love card as well. So I really love that. And then the card after that, look at this, is honeymoon. So this is not only coming through as possibly your next love connection, it might ultimately be a lifelong love connection where you guys might get married someday if you're open to that. Okay, and really share a life together, blended families perhaps. So let's clarify this with some tarot. So you've got new love coming in. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Lou Aquarius. You've got a soulmate that's on its way. New love is on its way. All right, so even if you've struggled in your love life, it does seem that things are going to be turning around. Look at this. You've got the Magician. Unbelievable. You've got the Two of Cups right here. And then you've got the Wheel of Fortune, Lou. So things are going to be turning around in your love life. The Magician is here to help you manifest your ideal mate. Okay. So that looks really good. Very positive for you to be able to attract somebody that really can be in your life for the rest of your life. This is somebody coming through as your true soulmate in this lifetime. This is some type of partnership perhaps where it really can lead towards long-term commitment or even marriage. And as you can see here with that Wheel of Fortune, this is perhaps this new cycle that is wanting to come in to bring you something way better than where you've been. So things are going to be turning around when it comes to your love life. Look at the next card. Oh my goodness. So we've got the Ace of Cups, and it clearly indicates new love. Okay. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles right here. So who knows? Maybe your finances could also be looking up, or even this person could be either well off, maybe they're established in their career, but in the meantime, continue to focus on yourself, being able to find fulfillment within you, so that you're just looking to someone to complement your life rather than to complete you, because you should be complete within yourself. The 10 of Pentacles could also ultimately be telling you that there's happiness in store for you in the future. This is somebody who could be very secure in who they are, in their career, in their love, their identity, a very strong bond between the two of you. And this person, okay, are we back? Okay, let us know, guys, if you can hear us. For some reason, the screen,
Okay. There.
that was bizarre. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we're good? We're good?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, got it. Whew. Goodness. Okay, sorry about that, Dawn. So, I don't know if you heard me. Yeah, back, I missed part of my reading.
Oh
Oh, no. Okay, so hopefully, Lou, with the playback, it will be able to come forward. If not, I'll listen to it, and then I'll email you with that information. Oh, darn. Yeah, I didn't see that we had lost connection for some reason. Okay. Do you know around when you stopped hearing me, Lou? I just want to make sure. Might ultimately be. Okay, got it. Okay. All right. So what I was saying, Dawn, is that the first card we got, we see love yourself first. That's coming forward. There could be this very flirtatious vibe between you and Jay. If it's not flirtatious, then it's more of a very light-hearted, fun connection. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else is coming through here. So this is focusing on Dawn. And so Cameron, if you could read through Lou's comments there, and then...
You just said it repeated on the
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I gotta play it back and listen to it once it's been uploaded fully through YouTube. So I apologize, guys. We didn't realize we lost the connection there. So Dawn, we have true love coming through here, and perhaps you already feel that just based off of the description. You know, a spiritual, strong, intense energy connection. I mean, it's coming through here that maybe you really do feel this is your love of a lifetime. This is your romance of a lifetime. I feel, and maybe you can clarify this in the comments, we have the retreat card here, and that's followed by engagement. So if you have really taken a look at this connection and you really see Jay as the one for you, it certainly is presenting itself in that way. And it's reciprocated, you know. This love connection seems to be moving forward towards a very positive outcome here. I feel when it comes to Jay and the alone time that you guys share together, that's very much enjoyed and valued. Okay. But there's this vibe coming forward that you guys might maybe get married someday, that there's the possibility of really having long-term commitment here. And then there's something about the conversations that you guys have together that could ultimately be very special to both of you. And there's this need too to be very open and honest with one another. And as long as you guys do that, I feel communication is key towards this relationship being very successful. But yeah, if you have pictured yourself really fully committing to Jay, the outcome of it looks amazing before we even take a look at any tarot messages here. All right, so let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on the connection between Dawn, Scorpio, and Jay, Virgo. This is your true love in this lifetime. Okay. My goodness, look at this. We've got the star. So I kind of feel you guys were destined to connect in this lifetime, and maybe you even wished for somebody like Jay to come into your life. And here it is. You know, by you working on yourself, you empowering yourself and loving yourself, the universe thought it best to be able to deliver this person to you. And it looks like a really amazing match. Wow. Let's see what else here. We have the Hierophant coming through. Okay, so this right here, it's commitment. It's two people who are meant to be. We also have the Lovers card right here. And I don't know if either of you have Gemini in your chart, but that's what the energy of the Lovers is. We've got Taurus represented here. We've got Aquarius here. And so this comes down to the choices and decisions that perhaps you both make in order to take things to the next level in this partnership, because it really wants to move forward. You've got the Chariot right here. And so this right here represents a very triumphant outcome to this love story. It's coming through as something so incredibly romantic and, as you've mentioned, intense. So it looks really awesome. We started off with the star, a wish come true, and here we are with the Nine of Cups, representing wish fulfillment. So I can't help but feel that maybe you both wished to be able to find someone like what you represent to each other. You guys found exactly what it was that you were looking for or wishing for in this lifetime in each other. And it's coming through as this amazing, beautiful, true love. We clearly see the love is here. The attraction is here. The sexual chemistry is here. The compatibility is here. It's the full package, basically. Three of Cups, there's a celebration here. This is a very happy time right here. It could be a future marriage for the two of you. It's amazing. And then the Ace of Cups, you know, this is a new chapter in this love story. Perhaps, you know, you were looking for a very special kind of love and you found it. So there's a new chapter that's represented right here. And then we've got the Magician helping you both to be able to manifest all of these amazing things in the love connection that you share with each other. It's really fantastic. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles, followed by the Wheel of Fortune. Look at these cards. I've shuffled this deck how many times today? And then we have the Two of Cups. This is your ideal person in this lifetime, Dawn. I kind of am feeling here your search is over. This is your perfect match. This is your ideal love. Wow, Wheel of Fortune. You guys were destined to connect in this lifetime. You've got the Two of Cups. It's beautiful. I mean, it's unity, it's partnership, a very special connection. You know, so I kind of feel when it comes to Jay, whatever energy you are directing towards Jay, that same type of vibe and love and attraction and energy is being directed back to you. So that's what's going on here. So it seems that this is a love connection that can withstand the test of time. This is long-term commitment. There's possible marriage in the future for this connection. So I hope that's what you're looking for, because it seems to be going in that direction, Dawn. Okay, so I hope that really makes you happy, because these are some pretty uplifting messages when it comes to the connection with your Virgo. All right, thank you so much. That's an awesome reading. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. So Melissa. Okay, Melissa. Okay. All right, so Melissa, let's go on to your reading here. And again, Lou, if you're still here, I'm going to listen to this and replicate it for you just based off of the cards that I see here. And if I have to, then I'll kind of re-record a separate video with all of the same cards so that you don't miss out on what the full message is. Okay? All right, so Melissa, have I met the person I will end up with or marry? Okay, well, let's do the same thing like we've done today for Shanice and Lou. So we'll grab some letters and let's take a look and see if your person's name pops up. Somebody that you have in mind. So angels and spirit guides, please. For Melissa, Virgo, we have an H coming through. We have X. We have an E. We have a Y. We have a T, and let's grab one more letter here. Okay, so we have a V. If any of these letters are jumping out for you, Melissa, if it does represent the person that you have in mind, okay, maybe there's something here. But if not, then this might ultimately represent somebody new that comes in. Okay, so let's grab some zodiacs here. Could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for the person that you perhaps are meant to connect with and maybe get married to someday. Let's take a look at that. All right, we have Libra. Okay, Sun in Libra. This could be somebody, and it does say enjoy life with music, love, and romance. Somebody could be a musician, perhaps. Let's see what else. We also have Leo coming in. Okay, shine brightly like the star you are, Leo. The number 7 and the number 29 could also be significant. Could be July 29th. Let's see. And July 29th is actually Leo. Isn't that interesting? Let's grab maybe a couple more signs here for you, Melissa. And there we are. All right, so we have Taurus coming through. And then we have Aquarius, number 14, number 11. Personal growth, readiness for change. Okay, so maybe there could be messages here that you see that jumps out at you as well. All right, so those are letters, those are zodiacs. Let's go ahead and grab some additional descriptions as to who you might connect with ultimately and be your ideal person. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Melissa, Virgo. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please. Ooh, we've got the shining star. Okay, so this says, this love will find you when you least expect it, when you've lost faith, when your doubts become insurmountable, that the right kind of love will ever be a part of your life and your heart ever again. That is when this glimmer of hope appears to let you know that wish can still come true. All right, so if you've had some struggles in love and romance, or maybe you've been single for a good minute, this is somebody that might ultimately come in to really be that wish come true for you. We also have swish come true. So this is love at first sight that sweeps you off your feet. You are their ultimate wish, someone they've envisioned manifesting in their life. Their only goal is to score with your heart. They know what they want, they get what they want, and if it's you, they're coming in fast. Swish. Okay, so bottom of the deck here, we have the mineralogist, and this actually, believe it or not, represents divine masculine earth signs. So you might also connect with either another Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. Okay, so, and remember, you already ended up getting Taurus right there. So that's significant there. All right, Melissa, so let's go ahead and grab some additional guidance for you. And if anyone else is interested in a mini reading, we'll be on here for a few more minutes. There's still time. And if not, we'll go ahead and wrap things up. All right, we've got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. We've got love yourself first. We have flirt. We have keep an open mind. And then lastly, worth waiting for. Okay, so you might connect with somebody who flirts with you. Could be a lot of fun to be with. But in the meantime, we do have this message of you being able to love yourself first. And as it says, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So you got to put yourself first and prepare yourself for what's to come. Keep an open mind as to who you might connect with. This could be somebody very romantic, and for you to ultimately make a connection with your soulmate. It does say your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So keep an open mind as to maybe particular features or a particular type that you have in mind, because this person might not match your image of who you think you'll end up with, you know? And we do have divine timing at play here. It is worth waiting for. All right, so it's on its way to you, but you got to have patience for the right kind of love to come in. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Melissa, Virgo. All right, let's take a look. Let's see. And if there are any lingering energies here that might bring up maybe past relationships or even past heartbreak that you might have endured. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else we can focus on. Okay, so look at this. You've got the Five of Cups. In the upright, this does represent some disappointments that you've been through. But here's the thing, and I actually love that this card is coming up in the reverse, because the Five of Cups is all about moving on. It's about finding peace in your life. It's about accepting things that have happened in the past, okay, and moving on so that you can ensure that you are able to find your ideal person. So whatever happened in the past, you know, whatever ended, ended. It was not meant to be a part of your future, because this right here makes way for a new beginning for you in your romantic life. So that's okay. Even though something came to an end, now you can start fresh, start over. Look at this, Six of Swords, move forward. So these two cards right here, it's all about transitions, leaving something behind and moving on. So that's really important, that you move on from past heartbreak and whatever you might have experienced in the past, Melissa. Okay, so you've got the Chariot right here. This is telling you, despite some of the struggles that you have been through in your love life, it's going to be okay. You'll be able to move forward and be able to find your ideal person. Remember, it's worth waiting for. It's going to take time to get to you, because there's healing that needs to happen here in order to restore peace and balance in your life. But you will be able to find, I feel, your ideal person. And look at this. Here you are coming in as the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is you, very giving of your heart, of your time, of your energy, but you need to be mindful to be able to give that to the right person. You've got the Page of Pentacles right here. You could also connect maybe with a masculine, also an earth sign, as we've already seen with the Mineralogist card, either, again, Taurus, another Virgo, or Capricorn. This could be somebody, even though they might be younger than you, they could be very established in their career perhaps, or they could be working very diligently to be able to establish themselves. Look at this, and then you've got the Ten of Cups. It's amazing. So there's marriage for sure in the future. You will be able to find this divine love somewhere down the line, but you can't be impatient. Just wait for it. The universe knows what it is that you're hoping for and wishing for, and it's on its way to you. So it's one of those things where you got to just focus on living your best life, heal parts of yourself that need healing, and just allow the universe to bring you this Ten of Cups, your ideal person. They're on their way. Okay? So that looks really good as far as the eventual outcome of where your love life is headed. All right? So try not to stress about being single or the fact that you've had some bad luck in love, that's about to change. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Melissa. I really do hope that this offers you some uplifting advice and some optimism as to what the future has in store for you. All right, do we have anyone else? All right, it looks like we are wrapping things up for today, guys. And I know that I haven't posted a whole lot of stuff on IG. I've just been trying to focus on these live streams in the meantime. But yeah, I'll be posting those again, and I'm working on the love forecasts for each zodiac for the second half of August. I'll be posting that on either the evening of the 15th or on the 16th. So stay tuned for that. And thank you guys, everybody that spent this time with us. We appreciate you guys so very much. Oh, Kelly, are you still taking orders here? Yeah, I can take your reading if you would like to submit your super chat. Yeah, that's totally fine. I can do one last one for you. So yeah, my daughter is in charge of the comments, and she'll go ahead and provide that information. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate it. And thank you guys so very much for being here. It's a minimum super chat of $9.99, Kelly. Thank you guys, everybody that took the time to spend this time with us. It's always much appreciated. All right. Okay, so Kelly, I'll go ahead and wait for your information, and then we will do your mini reading here. Thank you, everybody that's taken the time to join us. And just a reminder that we do these every week. This time we did it on Friday, but we try to do them on Wednesdays, usually 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time where we're located. You know, we were doing them, I believe, at 1, or we did them at noon, and people were having to get up super early in other countries. This one person was like, I've been up since 1 in the morning or something, 1 or 2 in the morning, just to be able to watch. I'm like, oh my God, that's, you know, I appreciate the loyalty, but that's really hard to just stay up or get up at that time just to be able to watch a live stream. So yeah, hope you guys are doing well, and especially to those who are first time viewers, we appreciate it so very much. So yeah, one more mini reading for today, and I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up. So thank you guys. Yeah. So Kelly, all I basically need is names of everyone involved, sun signs for yourself and anyone else that I'm needing to focus on, a brief background on the situation, and then one simple question that we can take a look at for you. Yep. There we go. Okay. Thank you so much. So as soon as I get that information, Kelly will go ahead and get started. And everybody who submitted a super chat, thank you guys so very much. And for those who submitted Cash App requests, thank you as well. We appreciate it all. We're here every week. And if you're just tuning in, we're doing this today, Friday, but we normally do them on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're in the West Coast here in the US. And I know that we get a lot of viewers from everywhere throughout the world. And I know that some of you guys have to either stay up super late or get up really early just to be able to tune in. And we really appreciate it. We really appreciate you guys tuning in, being here, whatever time, you know, you watch us. So thank you guys. All right, Kelly. So as soon as I get that info, we'll get started. All right. And hopefully, wherever you are watching from, It's not as hot as it is here. We live in the valley here in Southern California, and the high today is 102, I believe, and it's hot. We have your information, Kelly. My daughter is just writing it down for me. Yeah, no, you submitted it in the right spot. You're good. You're good to go. I'm just waiting for that information. So if you're just now tuning in, this is a Super Chat live stream, meaning that you can request a mini reading for a minimum Super Chat of $9.99. So we're pretty much here as long as we continue to get those requests. Okay. All right, so Kelly. Okay, so you are Leo. Do you see myself in a long-term relationship with Daniel? Libra. Okay, got it. Let's take a look at Daniel's energy here. Kelly, okay. Let's see. What is that looking like? Is this another one down here? Or what is this? Okay. All right. Okay. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Daniel's energy, Daniel, Libra, and the connection with Kelly, Leo. All right, Kelly, so let's see. What is Daniel's energy? Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Daniel, Libra. What is this vibe? Okay, so first card popping up is Intrigued. Let's grab some additional ones here. What else do we need to know? Focusing on Daniel, Libra. Well, the very first time he met you and connected with you, there is something very alluring about you. He's very attracted to you. The attraction certainly is there. I don't know if you guys interact a lot, maybe on social media or on your phones, phone calls, texts. It could be that as well. He's coming through as somebody who is in this space of gratitude, very grateful to have connected with you. Maybe he's experienced some pretty bad relationships in his life, his dating history. So this connection with you, it's almost coming through as a relief for him. Like, thank God, I finally met somebody that's a really good match for me. And look at this. This is the next card, Twin Flame. Okay, that's a part of his journey with you. Maybe you know this. Maybe you've suspected that this is actually a very special connection that you guys feel towards each other. You guys are coming through as twin flames. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot to clarify what else we can pick up here. All right, angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on the connection between Kelly, Leo, and Daniel, Libra. And just a caveat about twin flames, Kelly, we get so caught up in labels sometimes. And just because somebody is our twin flame, it doesn't guarantee union. It doesn't guarantee long-term commitment. But it's two people who are definitely very drawn to each other. So let's go ahead and clarify and see where this is actually going. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles followed by the Emperor. So what this is telling us when it comes to Daniel is he's actually willing to put in the work in the partnership. Even if you guys go through some ups and downs, he's the type of person that's not afraid to take control of the situation if there are any issues and problems there, and to be able to put in all of the effort that's necessary to have a successful relationship. And Six of Pentacles, that's a really good energy. Okay, so there's this equality between the two of you, meaning that it's 50-50. There's that equal give and take between the two of you. So he's the type of person, perhaps, that wouldn't take advantage of you in a partnership or relationship. He's willing to give as much as he receives from you. So that's actually a really good energy. And twin flames often mirror each other. Okay, let's see what else. Oh my, look at this. So Ace of Pentacles. This is manifestation when it comes to this twin flame connection. He is, it seems, coming in maybe not right now, but eventually with this solid offer of commitment towards the partnership. So your question is, you know, is there the possibility of a long-term relationship with Daniel? It certainly is looking that way, you know. And then he's got the energy of the King of Cups, very devoted, very loving, very affectionate. So Daniel is definitely opening up his heart space to you fully. This isn't someone that wants to mess around. This isn't somebody that, not to say that he can't hurt you, because everybody has the capability to do that, but it's not presenting itself here. You know, the King of Cups is somebody who really is thinking more long-term relationship, which is what you're looking for here. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So the romance is presenting itself here. And this is telling you, when it comes to this partnership between you and Daniel, Kelly, it looks pretty good. You know, that love can bloom and grow into something amazing in this partnership. So if things, for example, just aren't where you want them to be between the two of you, just know that he will eventually take it there, I feel. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles is what I like to refer to as a wait and see type situation. If it's not where you want it to be right now, I feel part of the journey for the two of you is that it'll eventually get there. And then you've got the Ace of Wands right here. So this represents a new opportunity when it comes to this love connection. I feel, you know, that, as I've mentioned, he might have experienced partnerships that just were not good for him. He might have gotten hurt. He might have been disappointed in past love connections. And he's really welcoming in this opportunity to really explore where this can ultimately go between the two of you. It looks pretty good, Kelly, I must say, as far as the direction that this is going. And again, you guys are coming through as a very special twin flame connection. Okay, so yeah, I really do see the possibility of a long-term partnership here between the two of you. And thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate it so much. All right. So that's where we're going to wrap it up, guys, unless somebody else is in need of a mini reading here. Thank you so much, Kelly. I appreciate it. So yeah, if anyone else is in need of a mini reading, we'll be here for maybe another minute or so. But if that is all for today, we might just go ahead and wrap it up. And again, guys, we're probably going to do another one on Wednesday of next week if, you know, you didn't get a chance to participate. For this one, we try to do them every week. We might have to switch up the days every now and then due to some schedule conflicts, but we definitely try to accommodate everybody as best as we can. All right, so I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up this time, guys. Thank you so very much for being here, for tuning in. And again, for those that were impacted by the audio cutting out, I'll go ahead and listen to it, and I'll reach out to those that might have had compromised readings if that is the case. Hi, Sherry. No, it's not necessarily just relationships. I can look into career, finances. Thank you so much, Kelly. Really anything that you want me to take a look at. So if you'd like to submit a super chat for a mini reading, I can hang around for another minute or so. So let me know. Otherwise, we'll just, you know, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. And again, we do these every week. So I'll make the announcement on my Instagram page. Thank you so much, Kelly. I appreciate that. I'll make the announcement on my Instagram page, guys, as to when the next one will be. I'm shooting for next Wednesday at 3 p.m. It's always Pacific Standard Time since we are in the West Coast here in California, and 3 p.m. All right? Okay, no problem, Sherry. You know, so if you want to go ahead and join us, you know, next week or even the following week, we do them every week. So if you follow me on Instagram, I'll always make the announcement there. And if you follow me here on YouTube, it'll be on the community tab. So you'll always get advance notice as to when these are going to be coming up. All right, so thank you guys so very much. You guys have an excellent rest of the day. We appreciate you guys being here and for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next live stream. You guys take care.